You think getting older means becoming less relevant, less attractive, less valuable in the world. But something else is happening that you might not notice yet. You're changing, not declining, developing. The anxious energy you had at 25 is giving way to something steadier, something more grounded. Most men panic about aging. A few realize it's making them better. Stay with me. What you're about to hear might change how you see your age, your growth, and the presence you're building. If you recognize these 8 signs in your life, you're not just getting older. You're becoming someone with genuine depth and presence. Let's begin. Sign number 1. People feel at ease around you. This is one of the most powerful shifts, and most men completely overlook it. Watch what happens when you're in a conversation. People's shoulders drop. Their voice softens. They lean back. They stay in the conversation even when they could walk away. This doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you've learned to be present. You listen without planning your next response. You don't interrupt. You don't try to one-up their story. You're just there. Think about the difference. Younger guys often fill every silence. They talk to prove they're interesting. They share stories to get validation. It creates tension. People feel like they're being performed at. You do the opposite. You create space. Your calm tone signals safety. People feel they won't be judged. They won't be mocked. They can actually relax. And here's the thing about relaxation. That's when real connection begins. When someone's nervous system settles down, they open up. They share things they wouldn't normally say. They ask your opinion. They want to stay close. This isn't manipulation. This is what happens when you stop performing and start being genuine. Your body language supports this. You sit with an open posture. You maintain steady breathing. You don't fidget with your phone. These small details build trust. If you notice people relaxing around you, staying in conversations longer, and opening up about personal things, you've developed something rare. You've become someone whose presence feels safe. And that matters more than being impressive. Sign number 2. Your eye contact has changed. Eye contact reveals confidence instantly. But it's not about staring someone down or trying to dominate. It's about presence. When you look at someone now, you actually see them. You're not scanning the room. You're not checking your phone every 30 seconds. You're engaged with the person in front of you. Younger men often break eye contact quickly. They're worried about what others think. They're checking who's watching. This signals insecurity. Your eye contact is different now. You look at one person at a time. You give full attention. You hold the gaze long enough to show interest, but not so long that it feels aggressive. This balance creates comfort and curiosity. People feel seen. They feel heard. They feel like you're actually listening, not just waiting to talk. Here's what happens. When you maintain calm, steady eye contact, people start wondering what you're thinking. They become curious about you. They study your reactions. Curiosity builds attraction in friendships, in professional settings, in romantic contexts. Your facial expression matters too. Relaxed eyes, a slight smile, no tension in your jaw. This communicates warmth without neediness. And you can practice this. When someone's talking, look at them. Hold the gaze for 1 or 2 seconds after they finish speaking. Keep your breathing slow. Keep your posture open. If people maintain eye contact with you often, if they hold it longer than expected, if they smile after breaking it, your presence is communicating confidence. You're showing that you don't need external validation to feel secure. Sign number 3. Your style reflects intention. People notice how you present yourself within seconds. But here's what's changed. You're no longer dressing to impress strangers or chase trends. You've figured out what works for you. Your clothes fit well. They're clean and maintained. You choose colors that suit you. You avoid loud designs that scream for attention. This isn't about being fashionable. It's about self-respect. You understand that how you present yourself reflects how you see yourself. So you take care of the details. Your shoes are in good condition. Your haircut is current. Your facial hair is groomed. Women notice these things. So do employers. So do people you meet casually. They see effort. They see discipline. They see someone who has their life together. Compare this to younger guys who either don't care at all or try way too hard. Designer logos, flashy accessories, everything screaming, "Look at me." Your style communicates something different: stability. You're not trying to prove wealth. You're not chasing validation. You dress well because you respect yourself. And your posture makes everything look better. Stand straight. Walk with steady steps. Sit with confidence. Clothes look better on a man who carries himself well. Your grooming habits add to your presence. You smell clean. Your skin looks cared for. Your nails are trimmed. These small details signal self-control and health. Here's the truth. Your style creates first impressions before you speak. It builds curiosity. It makes people want to know more about you. If people compliment your appearance, if they notice when you've dressed well, if they seem impressed by your put-together presence, your style is working. It's sending a message. You're someone who invests in yourself. Sign number 4. People seek your guidance. This is a powerful indicator of respect. When someone comes to you with questions about their life, their career, their relationships, their decisions, they're telling you something important. They trust your judgment. This doesn't happen because you're the loudest voice in the room. It happens because your words come from experience, not theory. You've lived through challenges. You've made mistakes and learned from them. You've built competence over time. People sense this depth. You don't rush to fix everything. You listen. You ask thoughtful questions. You give direct answers when needed. Your tone stays calm. Compare this to younger men who jump in with emotional reactions. They tell people what they want to hear. They give advice to look smart. People sense the agenda behind it. Your approach feels honest. You're not trying to win anything. You share perspective because you genuinely want to help. People test leadership in subtle ways. They watch how you handle problems. They observe how you make decisions under pressure. You stay composed. You choose clear actions. You don't panic when things go wrong. This signals strength. Your lifestyle supports this image too. You take responsibility. You manage your time. You maintain discipline. You plan ahead. When someone asks for your opinion before making a big decision, that's trust. When they share personal struggles, that's emotional safety. When they actually follow your guidance, that's influence. This kind of influence isn't forced. It's earned. If people frequently ask for your advice, if they return to you for clarity, if your words actually change their behavior, you've developed something valuable. You've become someone whose experience carries weight. Sign number 5. You're comfortable with silence. This is rare in modern life. Most men talk to prove their value. They speak loudly. They interrupt. They tell stories to maintain attention. You do the opposite. You can enter a room quietly, sit comfortably, observe, and speak only when you have something meaningful to add. This creates a powerful effect. People notice men who aren't performing. Your calm presence feels controlled. It feels grounded. You're not competing for attention. You're not chasing reactions. This signals deep confidence. You don't need approval to feel valuable. Here's what happens with silence. Most people get uncomfortable during pauses. They rush to fill the gap with words. You stay calm. You hold the moment. This shows emotional control. It shows you can handle tension without breaking. Your body language reinforces this. Relaxed posture, slow breathing, intentional eye contact, no fidgeting. Women notice this. Colleagues notice this. Everyone notices someone who's comfortable being alone with their thoughts. When you sit by yourself without looking anxious, you demonstrate independence. People become curious about why you're so composed. And when you do speak, your words carry more weight. People lean in. They listen. They respond with genuine interest. Your presence influences the entire environment. People lower their volume around you. They behave more respectfully. The space feels calmer. If people stay near you without needing constant conversation, if they wait for you to speak, if they seem drawn to your quiet confidence, your presence is working. You've learned that silence is a tool, not something to fear. Sign number 6. You maintain your physical presence. How you carry your body matters. Not because you need to look perfect or have abs, but because how you move reveals how you live. You stand upright. Your shoulders stay back. Your steps are steady. You lift things with ease. You breathe calmly. These details show discipline and self-respect. Think about the difference. Younger men often rely on natural energy. They move fast without thinking. They show off in gyms. They push too hard. Your approach is different now. You train for health and longevity, not ego. You build functional strength. You eat reasonably well. You sleep enough. You stay active consistently. This isn't vanity. It's pragmatism. You've connected the dots between today's choices and tomorrow's capabilities. You understand that your body isn't ornamental. It's the vehicle you'll need for the rest of your life. People notice patterns. They see results in how you look and move. They see that you take care of yourself. Your physical presence affects how people respond to you. When you enter a room with controlled movements, people pay attention. They sense stability. Physical discipline also supports emotional control. When you feel strong, you react with patience. You handle conflict calmly. You make decisions clearly. People connect body and mind. They trust men who show balance between both. Your clothing fits better. Your posture improves how you appear. A simple shirt looks strong on a man who stands tall. If people comment on your posture, if they notice your physical presence, if they seem impressed by how you carry yourself, you've developed this sign. You're showing that aging hasn't weakened you. It's refined you. Sign number 7. Your humor is understated. Pay attention to how people respond to your humor now. It's not loud. It's not forced. It's subtle. You make small observations. You deliver dry remarks with perfect timing. You let humor flow naturally from the conversation. You're not trying to be the funny guy. You're not performing. You're just comfortable enough to be playful. And here's what happens. People laugh easily around you. There's no pressure. They're not being tested. They enjoy the atmosphere you create. Compare this to younger men who push jokes to get approval. They tell loud stories. They compete for laughs. Women sense the effort behind it. It feels needy. Your humor works because it's effortless. Your timing matters. You wait for the right moment. You observe the situation. You add a short comment that fits naturally. You don't talk over people. This shows confidence. It shows you don't rely on humor to be liked. Subtle humor reveals self-acceptance. You can joke about small things in your life without shame. You don't try to appear perfect. This authenticity creates trust. When someone laughs at your quiet remarks, watch their body language. They often look at you. They lean closer. They hold eye contact longer. These are signs of comfort and connection. Your humor builds emotional bonding. Shared laughter releases tension. It creates positive memories. People remember how they felt with you. If people laugh at your understated comments, if they repeat your jokes later, if they look at you when something funny happens, your humor is connecting. You've learned that being genuinely playful beats trying to be entertaining. Sign number 8. People choose your company. This is the simplest sign and maybe the most meaningful. People want to be around you. They sit next to you at gatherings. They extend conversations. They invite you to things. They remember what you said and follow up days later. This isn't because you're impressive or entertaining. It's because your presence is restorative. In a world full of performance and anxiety, you offer something different: steadiness. Pay attention to proximity. It reveals a lot. When someone chooses to stand near you even when there's space elsewhere, that's a choice. When they walk at your pace, slow down when you slow down, wait for you to lead the next step. These are unconscious signals. They feel safe near you. They feel comfortable. They want to maintain the connection. Body language shows this clearly. People face their torso toward you. They mirror your gestures. They adjust their posture when you shift. In group settings, people choose your side. They position themselves within your reach. They give you attention even when others are present. This shows priority. It shows that your presence matters to them. You're not chasing this. You're not performing for it. It happens naturally because of who you've become. You create environments that feel stable. You reduce anxiety rather than adding to it. You make people feel heard and valued. If people consistently choose to be near you, if they seem reluctant to end conversations, If they actively seek your company, you've developed genuine presence. You've become someone who adds value to spaces simply by being there. These 8 signs aren't tricks you learn overnight. They're the result of years of experience, challenges, failures, growth, and self-reflection. You can't fake this kind of presence. It comes from living, from facing hard things, from learning who you are and accepting it. Youth offers energy and speed. Maturity brings depth. That depth shows in how you speak, how you move, how you think, and how you make others feel. Here's the truth most men miss. You're not declining with age. You're developing. You're becoming someone with emotional stability, earned confidence, real competence, and genuine presence. This didn't happen because you tried to be attractive or impressive. It happened because you focused on becoming someone you respect. Everything else, the attention, the respect, the connection, those are byproducts. If you recognize these signs in yourself, own it. You've earned this presence through experience. If you don't see them yet, that's okay. Keep focusing on showing up consistently, keeping your word to yourself, building real skills, treating people with respect, and learning from every failure. The presence you're building isn't for anyone else. It's for you. And that's exactly what makes it powerful. If this resonated with you, subscribe to our channel Stoic 95. We explore masculine development, emotional maturity, and building genuine confidence. No manipulation tactics, no pickup strategies, just honest content about becoming a better man. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep growing.